Hello everyday and welcome to week 4 of the NDBL. Again, videos are a little bit messed up for getting them up because of Wi-Fi and the fact that I'm in 4 separate leagues right now, so I'm very sorry about that. Before I get into anything, if you don't want to see the team builder of this battle, if you look below you at the very beginning of the video, there is a timestamp of when the battle is, so you can just go ahead and skip to that. Anyway, this is going to be my team builder for a week 4 battle against the Colorado Claydols, which I cannot say without thinking of that old Vine which goes, "Say Colorado, I'm a giraffe!" And it doesn't work if I explain it verbally, but if you've watched any Vine compilation in your entire life, you've probably seen that one. It's iconic. Anyway, so far your Flygons aren't doing well in NDBL Season 2. We are yet to get a win, and yeah, I've made an ultimatum. The ultimatum is for Primarina, who's the first Pokemon you can see on screen here. At the very beginning of the season, the owner of this league, Super Saiyan Pit, who we are battling in week 11, which I'm very excited for because he's a great battler and a great person. I actually don't know if they're he. I'm sorry. Anyway, Primarina, they said you probably don't want Primarina, you probably want to get an Alolan Ninetales, and with Alolan Ninetales, you can use Hail, and Hail can then help Arctovish with Slush Rush. And I said, well, I didn't think of that when I'm drafting, and I don't normally like changing my team. So if we lose this week, I am going to be swapping out Primarina for Alolan Ninetales. However, if we can get a win this week, I think I'm going to keep Primarina around, because I feel like it's a very useful and good Pokemon so far. It's come every single week, and I want to keep it that way. So, quickly I'm going to break down my opponent's team. Also, it's week 4. If you watched season 1 of this league, which was my favourite season of draft I've done so far, 8-bit draft might be beating that, and also I'm enjoying season 2, the community is just so nice, and the LGL, and the ISL, that's every league I'm in, never mind. So Ans is currently 3-0, they're yet to lose a game. However, week 4 last season, we went up against Phoenix, who was 3-0 at that point, and we were the first team to beat them. So maybe history is going to repeat itself. Maybe not. We'll see. So their team is, first of all, Mega Sableye, who's a terrifying Pokemon. It only has one weakness to Fairy. Our one advantage against it is it's very slow. But if we're worried about slow things, we don't need to be, because they have an Excadrill. That didn't sound right, but don't worry about it. Excadrill and Gigalith, another one of the Pokemon, are both very good Pokemon. They work really well together. They're very fast. Quite bulky, they can do a lot of damage, take a lot of damage, and with Sandrush, they're faster than everything. They don't really have too much of a weakness. Another Steel type is Klefki, their Fairy Steel type. It's a solid Pokemon. It can do quite a bit of damage with Prankster and stuff like that. It mostly is there to set up like Paralyze, Toxic, Spikes, Trick Room, whatever. Next up is their Dragon type, Noivern, a really incredible Dragon Flying type. Of course, it's got that classic weakness, quarter weakness to Ice, the weakness to Fairy, Rock, all of that stuff, which we can hopefully take advantage of. Next up is Comfey. Comfey is a Pokemon that's not really that great. Again, it's a lot like Klefki, is mostly used for setting up for the hard-hitter Pokemon on their team. They have an Orbeetle, who I have no idea if this thing is any good or not. I've been up against a few teams with Orbeetle, but I've never actually fought it because they never bring it. It's a tier 5, I'm not too worried about it. I've brought Pokemon that can deal with Orbeetle quite easily, so I'm not going to stress. However, I am going to stress about their next Pokemon, Galarian Darmanitan. This thing is insane. It's got access to Guerrilla Tactics, which is a built-in choice band, meaning it can, once it comes in, it can only hit one move, but that move has 1.5 times power. And I don't really see them going for their other ability in this. That 1.5 times power move can do so much damage to us, and we need to be careful. They could also run Choice Scarf, they could put a Choice Band on it and kind of make this thing rip through everything on my team. We have the advantage of the fact that it is an Ice type, so we have a few Pokemon that can deal with Ice types. However, Sheerkan, our best Pokemon, doesn't like Ice types too much. They also have a Snorlax keeping up with that bulky ideal. This thing is just a bulky normal type, very difficult to kill. More bulk with Tangela, a really solid grass type, can take a lot of hits, can't do too much damage, but it can be annoying with a Leech Seed, Giga Drain, Knockoff. And finally, that last Pokemon is Kadabra, who I'm not quite sure how good this thing is, but it can be a threat. Anyway, that's their team. Let's break down our team. First up, Siren. Siren doesn't win If we don't win this game, Siren might leave the team, but hopefully they will stay. Primarina is a solo Pokemon here. Let's get to the EVs. Again, I'm in 4 leagues. I don't have time to specifically EV to Pokemon. Maybe if I didn't spend so much time on Instagram and Reddit, I would have more time to do this. And I should probably make my New Year's resolution to quit both of those, but we'll see. It's not good, guys. Running Choice Scarf on this thing, so it's really quick. I'm running Hyper Voice, Flip Turn, Dazzling Gleam, and Ice Beam. The reason I'm doing that is because I would really love to get some momentum with Flip Turn. Ice Beam is there for the Noivern and the Tangela. Hyper Voice is there because of Liquid Voice. It does a lot of damage and can just rip through the team, ideally. And finally, Dazzling Gleam is there just to hit that Mega Sableye. Next up is Nago. Nago has managed to come every week so far, however they've probably been the least useful member of the team. They are a good fire type, but I've kind of locked myself in as the only way that Ember is good is if you put like a Choice Scarf or Choice Band on them. Maybe a Life Orb and if you could run a setup set, but I don't know. Anyway, Nago is running Flare Blitz, Hammer Arm, Head Smash, and Earthquake. Flare Blitz hits a lot of the teams super effectively. Hammer Arm can hit the Excadrill, the Gigalith, the Greg, but not Greg. Greg is just what they call the Galarian Darmanitan, and I like that name. That's a good name. Earthquake is there to hit the what is Earthquake there? I guess Earthquake hits Klefki, but Flare Blitz is better. Maybe I should change Earthquake. It'll be fine. I'm sure I put it on for a reason. Head Smash is there to hit the Noivern, the Orbeetle. It can hit a wide range of things on the team. I've kind of given it this set so I can switch it in and then I can figure out, because something's probably going to switch out when this thing comes in, I can figure out what it's going to do. It's like utilitarianism. The most amount of damage to the most amount of people. I'm way too proud of that joke and it's not even remotely funny. So if I'm in a situation where they've got Excadrill, Gigalith, and Klefki left, I'm probably going to go with Earthquake because that hits all of them super effectively. If I'm in a situation where they've got Tangela, Darmanitan, and Gigalith left, I'm going to go with Flare Blitz because that hits 2 out of their 3 Pokemon super effectively. Hopefully that makes sense. Moving on, Shere Khan is coming week 3. This thing is running Groundinium Z this week. I want to get Z moves off. I haven't really been using them too much and I want to. We've got Intimidate as normal. I'm running Earthquake and Knockoff, U-Turn, and Return. Earthquake and Knockoff are just the normal moves to carry on this thing. U-Turn is there for a bit of momentum still, and finally Return is just there to do damage to things. As most moves do, yes. End of sentence. That was my point there. Damage to things, yes. Galahad is going to be coming again. I feel like I haven't unlocked Galahad's true potential, but I need to. This thing has Life Orb with Justified as normal. It has Close Combat, Swords Dance, Iron Head, and Air Slash. Swords Dance, if I can set up a few Swords Dances, I might be able to do a lot of damage to their team because some of their Pokemon are quite slow. Air Slash is there to hit the Tangela, if they switch that thing in, and the Orbeetle. Iron Head is there for the Galarian Darmanitan, the Comfey, the Klefki, the Gigalith, and Close Combat is just there for everything. Next up, making their season debut. I'm not quite sure how many Pokemon on our team haven't made their season debut yet. Let's just look at that. Florida Flygons, Muck and Regidrago are the only ones left who haven't made their season debut. Missus the Arctovish. Arctovish was my last pick this season, and I'm happy that I picked it because I kind of love this Pokemon. Like, look at it, it's ridiculous. I'm running Heavy Duty Boots Water Absorb. That way I can take hits from the... They aren't running a Water type on their team. Well, if they decide to shoot with a Water type move at us, we can take it. I'm not running Hail this week, so Slash Rush and Ice Body just didn't seem like good choices. So I'm running Fisher's Rend. You'll see in a second I've put Trick Room on Uxie. So if I can set that up, this thing can come in and it's min speed, so it can do so much damage. Well, it's not min speed, it's got a little bit of speed. And by little bit, I mean the bare minimum. I haven't actively taken speed away. Fisher Sign is just there to do a lot of damage if we can set a Trick Room. Icicle Crash is there to how much? 85. There's no point to have Liquidation on here. I should change that later. Icicle Crash is there just to do damage as an Ice type move, and finally Iron Head is there if their switching is Comfey or Klefki or Greg. But I don't see Greg. Greg the Galarian Darman 10. So that's Mrs. I don't remember why I called them Mrs. Oh yes I did, because I called Dracovish Frank, as in Frankenstein, and then if you read the book Frankenstein or see any of the media, at one point there's a Mrs. Frankenstein. I know Mrs. isn't a word in the English language, but people use it. It's really, really weird, and I feel sorry for anyone who has to try to learn English, because a lot of people Mrs. like, technically, if you look, okay, English lesson time. I do English at school, and it's kind of my favourite subject, so that's how it would be normally. But if you're going to be referring to it as somebody who just, if it's somebody who is only referred to as Mrs., colloquially it would be spelt like that, Mrs. with a capital. We do our grammar properly here. No, we don't. I almost failed an exam because my grammar was so bad once. Anyway, that was my really quick English lesson, and it might be wrong. Like, while I was saying that, I was thinking, am I correct here? Moving on. Big Brain, the Yuxi. This thing is here to mess with the opponent team. It has Psychic on it, so it can do damage, but mostly it's here to set up Stealth Rock, hit things with Toxic, and use Trick Room to set up 4 misses. Anyway, that's our team this week. Sorry this team build went a bit longer than normal. Hopefully we can pick up a week 4 win finally. There are only 7 weeks left in the season after this, so actually quite a few. But we are currently in the 14th spot out of 16, and only the top 8 make it into the playoffs. So I would really, really like to make it into the playoffs this season, but we'll see. Host, our nemesis, who picked Kingja just to mess with us this season, is currently 3-1, and I just want to say, his battle, yeah, he's 3-1 because he won one this week. The one he won this week, he actually played well in. But his battle last week was the most hack-thrilled in his favor of anything ever. So anyway, that's going to be it for this battle. Thank you all for... 3, 2, 1. Okay, week 4 of the NDBL. Let's see what we can do. So I think either Klefki or Comfey are both very likely leads, and it kind of makes me want to lead straight ahead with Galahad. Honestly, Galahad works really well. In fact, Galahad can hit everything on the team super effectively, bar the Excadrill. So I think we want to save Galahad. Actually, bar the Kadabra. Yeah, close combat rips through them. Yeah, we want to save this thing. I think we want to leave with Naga, who isn't as important. Quite important still. Yeah. I'm gonna leave with Naga. Do I get to pick tonight? Yes, I do. Okay, so they're gonna start with Klefki. What is this thing going to do to me? What are you gonna do to me, Klefki? What are you gonna do to me? Let's see if they're setting up spikes, because I don't have any hazard removal. And we have a Embor Nago set. Flare Blitz is a one-shot. So I think I just Flare Blitz here, because nothing on the team actively wants to take a Flare Blitz. Yeah. Yeah, nothing on the team... Okay, I feel like we got a really good matchup here, but we're going to have to play really well if we want to win it. Yeah. So we've got the Arctic Yuxi kind of endgame if we can set that up. We kind of just need to get rid of the Comfey to set that up properly. I think. Yeah. Hopefully. Nothing on the team wants to take this. Maybe the Kadabra? Snorlax would be nice to just get some damage off. They're going to set a Reflect. We're going to do like 57%. Do I just attack it again? Since they have the Reflect up? They are faster than me, which They might be Choice Scarf Klefki then, honestly. Does this mean they're definitely Choice Scarf Klefki? Well, that would be an interesting set. I'm just trying to run the calcs on. They're gonna be like max speed, Choice Scarf Klefki to outspeed us. Like hasty Klefki. So yeah, I just get to Fleblet something again here. Or kill this thing. I'm fine with that. That is okay by me. Yeah. Snorlax is out to take this. Didn't do as much. Okay, we're gonna swap out here. They don't have the good old fashioned what's it call it? But anyway, what can Snorlax do to me? This might be a Curse-Lax set. If so, what item would it have? Have leftovers, but it doesn't have leftovers. I think I want to go into Shere Khan here so I can. I know for a fact that we're not going to be able to toxic this thing because I can just rest off. I think I want to knock off this thing's item with Shere Khan. We're going to lower the attack. Yeah. So they're back at neutral attack. Yeah. Okay, so versus Therian. Shere Khan set. Earthquake does like 50%, however I should note that they are behind a Reflect right now. Where's Reflect? Where's the fact that they've got a Reflect up? Heat Seed, here's Reflect. So yeah, knockoff is going to do like 15%, but this thing, I want to see what this thing's item is. Okay, so Ayapa Berry. What does the Ayapa Berry do? Come on. Ayapa Berry. Ayapa Berry. It will store 1/8 of its HP when it drops below half. Okay. Its defense is now very high. I would really rather not get swept here. Okay, so I think we want to go toxic this thing and try to force them to go into sleep. Now that we've got some tech on it, can we take a hit? We can take a hit quite well, actually. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna toxic here because we can definitely take at least one more hit. We're gonna get it first try, nice. Taking a turn, we're still gonna live. So we're faster here. I think I want to set up the Stealth Fox because they don't seem to have kind of hazard removal. Yeah. Doesn't mean we're not going to get Chukram. But I think we've kind of put ourselves into a bit of a hole here, so we just need to deal with the fact that we're not going to get Chukram. There goes Big Brain. Okay, so how much can Primarina do here? Primarina Siren Set. About 24%. How much can running the Life Orb on Cobalion, how much can that do? Galahad. They do not have a Reflect up, but they have +4 defenses, I think. +3 defenses. It's +3 defenses. Close combat is like 43%. How much does Toxic do? They still have the Reflect up. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah. Because I can't take a Earthquake from this thing. What moves does it have? Curse and return. Could easily be running Earthquake. And that's going to do like only 46. What happens if I have +1 attack? So close combat twice probably kills it. Oh, but Claydols so useful. What about Embor, Nago set? Earthquake will one-shot us. Hammer. Yeah, we gotta use Galahad now, which sucks. What happens if I set up a Sword Stance? That puts us at +2 attack. Nope, on Cobalion, +2. Can we take an Earthquake? We should be able to take it. Okay, I'm gonna Sword Stance here. Because we should be able to take an Earthquake. This is bad because Cobalion is kind of our win condition. Do we take this Earthquake? They do not get the burn. We're faster than this thing. This thing is about to go down. Can I risk killing it with an Iron Head? That does 28. No, I can't risk it. I just got a close combat here. That's fine. Yeah. We're gonna get rid of the Snorlax. Galahad has lost a lot of HP. However, we do have those rocks up. And we have Landorus at full. Galahad being low on HP isn't good for us though. We need to get rid of that Excadrill. That Excadrill is currently their win condition. We do have Landorus and Arctovish. Just while I figure this out, Excadrill, like a just utility set, versus Arctovish, the misses set. Honestly, we can OHKO it with Fisher's Rend, given a regular condition or liquidation, and they gotta be max attack, Adamant, Life Orb. So yeah, we can take a hit. Comfey. 328 speed. 346 speed. Do we OHKO this Comfey? Versus Cobalion. Comfey is at 88%, so we should KO it here. We haven't even taken into account that we got the +2 that comes with Sword Stance. 328, 346. Why wouldn't we be able to KO this thing with an Iron Head right now? Why not? Does it get Prankster? Flower Veil ability. No. Triage ability. No. I'm gonna risk it. How are they fast that they've... That was just really stupid of me. I already said, Cobalion's our win condition. If I throw it away, I lose the match. And then I threw away the win condition. Why don't I think these things through? It's just because I'm incredibly stupid, apparently. I'm gonna go into Arctivish here, which is probably just a bad play, but I've lost. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling Draft League at all right now, and I've made a mistake by joining all these leagues, and I really regret everything. Giga Drain does like 44, Ironhead does 63. But they were covering like 28, so we're only going to be doing like 40. Wait, yeah, the second Draining Kiss. So I got Ironhead here. So I get to Ironhead something. And I can take a hit from the extra drill. Maybe this isn't all for nothing. That's gotta be a Scarf Comfey. Because Draining Kiss isn't... That's the only way. Yeah, that's gotta be the only way. Because Draining Kiss isn't a priority move. And they don't have an ability that gives Draining Kiss priority. So they can't... Draining Kiss is gonna do about 26%. And they're only gonna recover about 25% of that. So yeah, we outlasted in that situation. Okay, wait, what? How? Okay, I'm trying to figure out how on earth. Okay, so they are 252 plus speed 328. Our Cobalion was 346. How is that thing faster than Cobalion? Like, we were the fastest Cobalion could have possibly been. I'm gonna Ironhead again here. They're just whittling me away, they're not going to do anything. How is this thing so fast? Like, even at max possible speed, it's not faster than me unless it has the Choice Scarf. And it doesn't have a Choice Scarf. I'm going to Ironhead again, I can take the chip damage. I'm gonna send the chat. I need to know what the set is because I can learn from this. I am flabbergasted. Did I misread what Triage does? I misread what Triage as an ability did. Effect. Triage increases the priority of HP restoring moves to +3 when used by the ability bearer. I misread that as Triage increases the speed. No, Triage increases the damage of HP restoring moves by +3. In comes Klefki. This thing might try to set up on us. I've got Siren there. Okay. Missus versus a Klefki. I use Spike Set. They do like 24% with Dazzling Gleam. What if instead they have Flash Cannon? Only like 24%. We know it's a choice, like 252 special attack. Flash Cannon does like 31. And Octavish is at 27. So they have a 93% chance to OHKO here with Dazzling Gleam or Flash Cannon. However, Liquidation does about 33% and then I can Icicle Crash. I'm gonna go for that and hope we get the roll. Ooh. They're gonna set up Reflect. Okay. I should put up Reflect on their side again. We know the thing is Choice Scarf has got to be, because it doesn't get Prankster or anything. It gets Prankster. But that's only like affecting moves. So we can't really do much to this thing. I could go into Siren, because Siren's actually looking very scary here. I just said in chat that what my moveset was, because I am not with it today, apparently. I can just sit here in Liquidation though, because, you know, I need to look up what Prankster does. Prankster ability gives, what does it do? Just tell me what it does. I don't need all this stuff here. I just need to know what it was. That's all it is. Okay. So, they're probably going to switch out here into, I'm going to say, the Excadrill. So I want to go into Shere Khan. Let's see. They don't. I should have just stayed in there. In comes this thing. I'm gonna go into misses here. I've got to. Because I don't know if I can outspeed this thing. I've got to go into misses. So Prankster does allow... I'm learning so much this battle. I'm not having any fun, but I'm learning. And that's the important part. I just need to quit these leagues. That's what I need to do. So they aren't running a choice banded Darmanitan, which is interesting. So I'm gonna Fisher Surrend here, because they're probably just gonna knock me out here, but I get to Fisher Surrend at least. They're gonna Earth this. Okay, I think I go into Siren now, because everything else I have is weak to this. And Siren's just got a Hyper Voice and do a lot of damage to something. Please be able to live a hit. We know it can't use Freeze Dry on us. Oh wow, that did so much. Hyper Voice goes through sub! Okay, let's go. That's nice. That's some good info right there. Out comes Kadabra. .302 speed, 360 speed. I think we gotta keep Siren alive. We can still win this. Okay. They have 3 turns of Reflect left. So what can Kadabra do in this situation? Energy Ball. Nago. How much does they do to Nago? Psychic does like 98. If I go into Nago and I live the Energy Ball, then we Oko it with Flare Blitz, provided it's not an Violet set. We still Oko it though. How much does Primarina take from Psychic though? Take 48%, so they don't really lose much by doing Psychic here. How much do? We do quite a bit with Hyper Voice. I think we let this thing die. 360 speed. 302 speed. Because we've got Nago. Nago does a lot of damage. Yep. We do a lot of damage to Kadabra, and they're gonna knock us out. I made the right play. So 339, 309. I think I go into Nago here, and I do something that's gonna hurt the Excadrill. Yeah, because we're definitely gonna outspeed this thing. How hard does Excadrill hit? No, Emboar, Nago set versus Excadrill. Flare Blitz does the most damage possible. So I go to Flare Blitz here. And hope that they aren't a Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Excadrill. We're gonna outspeed, we're gonna knock it out. So then Mold Breaker. So we should outspeed here if they aren't Choice Scarfed. We win! We actually pulled out the victory! I was so sure we lost! Nago carrying us on his muscular shoulders. GG. That came down to Primarina's Hyper Voice going through. I'm gonna get replay there because they've left. We actually managed to win, and it was week 4 again. I spent so much of my life thinking 4 was an unlucky number. Oh, that's made me feel so much better. I've been feeling so bad today. Maybe it's because I was complaining, and the universe was like, okay, he's really pathetic right now. I've got to do something about this, and they did. We actually managed to get a win. Okay, we still might not make the playoffs, but you know what? That felt good. That felt really good. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode, and ODF out. Goodbye.